Oh boy, Power Rangers Ninja Steel. Now this is going to be my rant on this horrible piece of shit that they call a season of Power Rangers. Now admittedly, I haven't watched every single episode of this season, nor will I watch it, but I have seen more than enough to know what's going to happen in every episode. In fact, all you need to watch is the first episode to know what's going to happen. This season is just terrible to say the least, and everything about it is terrible. This is officially the worst season of Power Rangers. I know we all thought Megaforce and Super Megaforce were the worst, but they managed to make something even worse. Good job, Saban. The writing and the dialogue are just so unbelievably bland, lazy, and incompetent. It's like they got a 5-year-old to write it. There's no story, just 5 teenagers that are Power Rangers. The characters are all one-dimensional. What you see is what you get. The Red Ranger is a retard that thinks he's a ninja.
You shouldn't mess with a ninja.
The Blue Ranger likes magic.
Presto Changer!
The Pink Ranger has a hoverboard.
Mine is to set a speed record on my hoverboard.
The Yellow Ranger likes cars.
Nitro's feeling much better, so she's gonna run just fine.
The White Ranger is the Yellow Ranger's girlfriend.
You do know that I'm your girlfriend, and that Nitro is just a truck?
And the Gold Ranger is an old man that hangs out with teenagers.
I always wanted to finish high school. Now I can't.
And then there's the side characters, which are all just useless, boring, unbearable, and just unnecessary. Like Vic and Monty, who should just be killed. So I'm sure as you can tell, I've made it obviously clear that I really hate this season. But let me talk about a few of the things that I just really couldn't stand. And most of them revolve around the Red and Gold Ranger. Like their father, the greatest ninja in the world, who lives in a farm in the middle of New Zealand and looks absolutely nothing like a ninja, yet he wears a black karate outfit and has a sword that he bought online as a way to trick the audience into thinking that he's actually a ninja. And those stupid black rubber outfits with the giant square hoodies that apparently are called ninja outfits. Like, when the hell have you ever heard of a ninja wearing that shit? Really, it looks like the costume from the old 1990s Batman movies. Why didn't they just use the ones from Ninja? I mean, those ones are clearly ninja outfits. Hell, they could have even just reused the ones from Power Ranger Samurai. Another huge disappointment for me was the martial arts, or rather the lack thereof martial arts. Especially since this is a season that's supposed to be about ninjas. According to the title, at least. So obviously martial arts are to be expected for something like this. Now when I say that, I don't mean the stunt doubles in the suits, or the stupid rubber tights that they call ninja outfits, but the actors doing unmorphed fights. You see, in the previous ninja-themed seasons of Power Rangers, the actors had regular, unmorphed martial arts fight scenes. Which not only is fun to watch and is one of the main reasons people started watching the show in the first place, but it's essential to a theme that revolves around the martial arts. Ninja Steel has only about 2 to 3 of these fight scenes, and those fights were so few and far between and edited so badly that you can barely see even one hit and they only last for a few seconds. On top of that, none of the actors, except Peter Sodarso, actually know martial arts, and none of them even try to look like they know it. Okay. Now, let me show you what I mean with this small clip from Super Ninja Steel. When the Rangers see a monster and then quickly get into a cheesy martial arts pose. Now, if you saw someone doing this, would you think, this guy knows martial arts and he's gonna kick my ass, I better be careful, or what the fuck is this idiot doing? I'm gonna let you guys answer that one on your own. Anyway, as you can see, the Red Ranger has 2 fingers up as if to announce that he's a ninja. The Blue Ranger looks like he's about to dance or is trying to pose for a rap album. The Gold and Yellow Ranger actually aren't that bad. The Gold having a good fighting pose, but the cowboy hat completely ruins it. And the Yellow having a simple yet firm and believable stance. But then they immediately get back up and stand normally to talk to the monster. I also just can't stand all the inconsistencies and giant plot holes in this show. Like how the Red Ranger had access to his morpher for so many years but didn't bother to pull it out until the first episode. He almost did it when he was a kid and just gave up. And then on top of that, him being so carefree as if he was never kidnapped by the monsters and never watched his father die right in front of him. And then the Gold Ranger being a world-famous musician with no bodyguards, no paparazzi, and no fans around him to find out that he's a Power Ranger. And on top of that, we can't really tell when exactly he lost his memories. Whether he, I guess, kind of forgot them or gave them up as a child, or whether they were taken from him as an adult. Because when you look at his life, he ran away from home, he changed his name, he became a country music singer, he, I guess, kind of forgot about being a ninja, Then he got the gold ninja star. Then he got captured. Then he got brainwashed. Then he went back to his normal life as a singer, just, like nothing ever happened. And then he met the Rangers. And then somehow in his life, he found time to go hide the ninja steel that his dad gave him inside one of his dad's karate trophies in the same high school that the Rangers are going to right now. So, when did this all happen? Anyway, another huge plot hole is how the writers gave these characters such tragic backstories and did absolutely nothing with them. The Red Ranger, he was kidnapped as a child, kept as a slave on a ship, and he believed that his dad was dead, and, his brother was missing, and he could never find him. And then the brother, again, being captured and tortured on the ship. And at the same time, it's like nothing happens. It's like when we see them afterwards, it's like, it's okay, just dust off your shoulders, just get back to life, just move on. And on top of that, not having any kind of PTSD or bad feelings about being kidnapped and tortured and all the other shit they went through. I don't get why the writers gave them such tragic backstories and then did absolutely nothing with them. There was no point. Like, these two characters, they act like they never went through what the show says they went through. Yeah, I was tortured for so many years. Hey guys, you want to get a burger? Another problem I have is their super ninja dad having the karate trophies to prove that he's the greatest ninja in the world, but those same trophies are also in the same school that they go to. And without any kind of explanation about the father going to that high school. No explanation, it's just that, oh look, there's trophies there at the school. That's it. Oh yeah, on top of that, the dad's a songwriter too. I guess that's where Levi gets it from. And then also the 3 Red Rangers at the end, just to sell toys, the high school, and the shop class being a command center. This season was just so horrible, and I like to think it's just the people behind the scenes who ruined the show, but the fans are equally to blame. Because they willingly accepted this crap, and they all bought the toys, and they all just said they loved the show, while complaining that they want a more mature Power Rangers like Time Force. Fucking idiots. It might just be time for this show to die, and to hold a funeral for it at the next Power Morphicon. That's just how I feel. Anyway, thanks for watching.